guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry that everything's like a little different. This is the backdrop that I have for my main channel, but I didn't feel like, I just recorded a video for that and I didn't feel like moving all my equipment, so sorry. I think it'll just be for this video. Anyway, I also wanted to say that I'm sorry that I've been kind of gone for a little bit. I know I missed my stream 3 days ago now, last Sunday, and I haven't posted a video in a while. I'm sorry about that. Life just kind of gets crazy sometimes, so I had to step back for a minute. But anyway, I'm back, and on October 3rd, on my live stream on Twitch, I did announce the winners of the amiibo giveaway that I was hosting. So without further ado, here are those winners. Congratulations to the winners, and a big thank you for everybody that participated in that giveaway. I love hosting giveaways. It helps me connect with a lot of people, and I love that part of the community. But anyway, I also am working on my new Animal Crossing Island pumpkin. I did mention in my last video that I restarted my island, so we're kind of going from scratch, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So sit back and relax, and let's get to work. Hello mochis, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the island of Pumpkin. Before we get going on everything, I kind of wanted to run around and explore some of the elements that may not have been there last time I filmed. So the resident services is, still the same, but we've gotten the Nook's Cranny placed, the museum upgraded, which makes me a little sad. I really liked the tent. I also built this bridge, so that's really exciting, really fun. But that's about all that may have changed so far on the island. I haven't really done a whole lot at this point. Right now I'm just kind of exploring and deciding where to place the new resident houses. I did originally want to put them on the beach just because I wanted to get them out of the way in case I was going to terraform, but turns out the house plots are way bigger than I remember them being, so, you know, I had to make do with them being elsewhere. But eventually I kind of just got over it and decided, you know, I'll just put them out in this little neighborhood area. I don't think I'm gonna do the stereotypical neighborhood that I've done in the past, but I think a cluster of houses in the same area, same general area, is a pretty good idea. So after I placed some of the houses, I actually got access to the ladder, so I was able to get up to the second level of the island, and I was really excited about that, just because I hadn't had a chance to explore it yet, and, you know, it's always fun. And I decided that was probably a good place to throw a house, you know, just to add some variety into the mix. But it's, again, really hard to place the houses anywhere since they're so big. I guess it accounts for the upgrades, but like, what if I didn't want to upgrade my villagers' houses? What if I told them no, you're not allowed to have more space, you get this little itty bitty little tiny bit of space and that's it, and you shouldn't ask for more? I'm not gonna do that to them, but it was really annoying, but I eventually found a place. And boom, the next part of the journey here is to get all of the materials going and get these plots ready to go. Which surprisingly took way longer than I intended. I did have some of the materials ready to go. I'd been kind of collecting crafting materials prior to this, but also this part of the process takes just so much time, and part of that is just because I have a very short attention span, and I kept continuously, over and over, I would forget the items that I was supposed to be crafting, like right after checking. I'd go up to the house and inspect indoor items or check outdoor items and look at the list, and then I would close it and be like, what was I supposed to do? I forgot what I was supposed to get. So it was literally just me going back and forth just to try to remember what objects I should have probably written it down, but hindsight's 2020. Another thing that I guess I didn't necessarily get frustrated, but I definitely did get something similar to that, was having to continuously go and get new crafting materials, and I know that's part of the game, that's part of the fun, and that it's supposed to be a slice of life game, it's supposed to be a taste of real life, but like in a more relaxing way, because, you know, life sucks sometimes, but at least in this game, the monotonous everyday things that you have to do is just, it's not as pressing, and it can be done for things that you want it to be for, not because you have to do it, you know? And I think that is part of the magic of the game, is just, it's so lifelike in the sense that everything you have plans for, everything you intend to do, one step becomes 10 steps, and it never goes the way that you plan, but sometimes it can be a little, I guess frustrating is the best word that I can come up with at the moment. But I have to remind myself, like, hey, it's just a game, and if I'm not enjoying it, I can walk away and find something that I enjoy more at the moment. But it helps not to take things too seriously, and I think, you know, coming to terms with that is probably one of the best things you can do in that situation. I ended up taking a break from recording for a little bit so that I could go eat lunch. I had a nice little, like, vegetable pizza and something else. I can't even remember anymore. I think, like, little cookies and some Chex Mix. What did you have for lunch? Oh, yeah? Well, my lunch was better. I'm just kidding. I've recorded this like 3 times because every time I record it, my dog either decides to come back here and start wriggling around, you know, her collar starts making a bunch of noise, or I got too close to my microphone last time and it made a bunch of weird noise. Like, it sounded like a demon in the microphone, and it was scary. It sounded like somebody was breathing while I was speaking, and it wasn't me. But I must have been brushing the microphone somewhere on accident, so I decided you guys probably didn't want to hear me get possessed on film, so, I mean, if you did want to hear that, let me know. I can try to make it happen. I might have a friend with a Ouija board or something, but otherwise, I think we'll save that for another day. I'm not really sure what exactly I wanted to do with this island. I don't really have set plans for it at the moment. I know that I want it to be kind of fall or autumn themed to some degree. I bet you thought you were going to get a single video without me burping, but that's just unfortunately not the case for you. But anyway, I think I still want to go with that route. I mean, I did name it Pumpkin for a reason, you know. I'd also like to address that I am just placing the items down with no, you know, designing taking place here, so don't come for my interior design or exterior design in this case, because there is none being displayed. It's just to get this part of the task done with. But anyway, I know as far as designing the entire island goes, I want an orchard and like a little apple picking section. I know that I want a pumpkin patch for sure. Hello, we're at Pumpkin Island. Of course we're gonna want a pumpkin patch. And other than that, I don't have any like set plans in place. Maybe like a little witch hut in the woods would be fun, or a hidden graveyard or something would be kind of spooky, but still cute. Have you ever seen, do you know those towns in like Halloween-esque movies? So like think Halloween Town, or just any movie similar to that, I guess. And it's like this colonial type of town that it just always feels like fall for some reason. Think like Massachusetts or Maryland or Vermont. Like, I don't know why I associate with that area, but that's what I'm thinking. I think I want to do something similar to that. I just don't know how exactly to achieve that, but again, I think that's just part of the magic of the game, is you can let creativity flow at the time that it needs to, I guess. I do think I want to go into this without a set plan, because the last time I tried to do an island with a theme, I planned it a lot, and it made it less fun. It wasn't enjoyable anymore, because it wasn't turning out like this vision that I had. So if I keep myself from forming that vision, maybe it won't hurt so bad, you know? Of course, we also have to talk to our villagers, even if we don't particularly enjoy their company. Goose, I'm looking at you. Even though I do fully expect to let Goose move away as soon as he wants to, I still try to let my villagers have a good time while they're there. And you know what? Pashmina's actually been growing on me. I think she's cute, and yeah, I think she's definitely just growing on me. I was so frustrated with the clothes, the starter clothes that I had, so the second that I got to try on some new clothes, I mean, it was just, hello, Vogue, fashion moment, let's go. I had to do a photo shoot because hello. And we get a nice serene shot in slow-mo of me staring out into the sky. This was all just for dramatic effect. But speaking of clothes, Mabel finally paid a visit to my island, and I was super excited. I was doing the best I could to convince Mabel to come and build the Able Sisters shop, so I tried to buy as much as I possibly could, and though she didn't say anything to me in this visit, I have since spoken to Mabel, and on her second visit to my island, I did convince her to move in with the shop, so I'm really excited about that. That was kind of like the last piece that I had, besides, you know, the resident services upgrade, before my island could really start feeling pretty well accomplished, you know what I mean? And as we're rearing up on getting all of the materials finally crafted and being able to finish all of the houses, there's 3 so far at this point in the video and on my island, and oh, and I totally forgot that I forgot to get my trusty net out while I was getting supplies and got chased by wasps, but I think we all have bad days. And I was able to avoid it. But after that, I did finally complete putting all of the houses together and everything. So, yeah. I think this is a good place to stop and save some of the rest of the content for the next video. I'll be sharing who moved onto the island and kind of where everything is at that point. And if you're curious and you enjoy and you want to see more, make sure to let me know by subscribing, liking the video, commenting, you know, just interacting with me. I'd love to hear from you. But yeah, so thank you for watching the video, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, and bye!